Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Lego Batman, and before we start, make sure you mash that like button, because today we're taking on the Clown Prince of Crime, the Joker. So we did Chapter 1, we did Chapter 2, and now it's time for the last laugh, Chapter 3.
Oh, yeah.
The Clown Prince of Crime, the Joker.
I thought you hated clowns.
I make an exception for one.
You like the Joker, even though he's the most evil clown of all?
No, it's the most evil clown of all. That's all you need to know. Alright, full screen. There we go. Meanwhile, at Amusement Mile, home to the nefarious Joker and his costume cronies. I love that. Wait, there's no music.
Okay, that's not
really. That's
my Joker laugh.
Wow, his gang is well dressed too.
That's my Joker laugh. That's the best I can do. Yellow teeth. That's fun.
He doesn't go to the dentist often.
Well, it's like, yeah.
Can I get a volunteer from the audience? Sure, boss. How about this sucker? But wait, guys. Well, you're off my Christmas list.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to volunteer.
Nope. We're good.
He's gonna melt like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, boys. Get a whiff of this.
No! Disturbing! No!
Well, that really left him rolling in the aisles.
Totally.
Now then, we're gonna take my Joker gas and mass produce it on a grand scale. See? Then it's ta-ta Gotham.
No!
They'll have a real gas.
Oh, everyone's so happy. The Joker makes everyone happy.
And Harley's in love. Because that's...
Oh, you're the best, Mr. J. Okay, I forgot what Harley sounds
Ace
like.
Chemical Plant on a normal night in Gotham. A guard is doing product placement for Nintendo. Lego Batman on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, he is.
Pizza delivery. Did you order a pizza, Gus?
Let me put my 3DS down. Or, I'm sorry, my DS.
Kaboom!
Oh.
No, that's a DS.
Yeah, it is, because we're playing it on... How can they be playing a 3DS since this is Lego Batman?
Honey,
DS?
I'm home.
Oh!
I'm not married.
Yeah.
Also, you're a guy. Sound the alarm! Oh my gosh, that music. That's not from the '89 Batman film.
Huh? What's it from?
The Red Triangle Circus Gang in Batman Returns.
Whoa.
Which I always thought would make a great Joker theme anyway.
Yeah.
But this is Batman's fight with the Red Triangle Circus Gang.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Robin and Batman have to go there.
Yep, Ace Chemical.
Ace Chemical Plant.
Which is also in the middle of nowhere away from Gotham, which actually you want your chemical plants to be far away anyway.
So unlike the chemical plant that's down the street from us.
Ay vey. Knowing our luck. So apparently, I never knew this, but remember when I did the review for both Lego Batman 2 and 1, like the console releases, I said, you know, originally the developers had licensed music to use from Batman Returns as well.
Yeah.
But due to time, they just ended up reusing the entire soundtrack of the '89 Batman film, which was actually pretty limited in terms of scores that they could use, because Batman Returns was all score-based, so there was more music that they could have had. This game, they opted to use the Red Triangle Circus theme for Joker, which actually works out very well, because, you know, you needed more crazy clowns in the Keaton Batman films.
Totally. More crazy clowns. I mean, that's what the world needs. I mean, no, the films need it, not the world. No, no crazy clowns in the world. No, thank you.
Not back to Vicky's theme. Yay.
Well, they play it all the time, because it's not, like, intense.
Yeah, it's not intense. So when you fight, they play the Batman theme. When you're just exploring, it's the Vicky
It's kind of
Vale.
like if you were playing, like, a Star Wars movie, and they always played the Luke and Leia or Han and Leia theme.
I thought the Han and Leia theme were kind of, like, laid back.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, see, that's laid back.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot what the Luke and Leia theme was. Or is there a Luke and Leia theme? Maybe there's just a Leia theme. Let's hope
It's
there
the
is.
Skywalker theme is what they call
okay,
it. Because they ended up using that, everything but the Leia theme was... Nope, the Leia theme was used for the mother, actually. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, they reused it. They didn't make... Exactly. John Williams was slacking on the prequels.
No, he wasn't slacking. He wanted to add some type of connectivity.
Don't give him a break, Luke. He was slacking.
Whatever, this is Batman.
Alright, I'm fine.
So I never knew that. I mean, I guess maybe they just got away with it because it was a portable release or something like that. But they did the same thing in Lego Batman 2 when they used more of the Superman soundtrack instead of just the...
I mean, there's no reason they can't use other stuff. Because of the rights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then, I mean, no, they weren't using that. Right. You're right. I think
nobody's going to come after the developer now.
I know.
They only had...
I think that I don't think that they thought anyone would catch what themes they were using. Because it just sounded like a clown version of Batman theme.
That didn't sound like the Joker theme.
Yeah, I know. So you actually got...
The Joker has, like, more of a crazy waltz.
Yeah, I know. But you actually were able to identify that. That was pretty awesome.
It's because I'm a musician, but also crazy Batman fan, so...
I know. You're a double threat.
True.
That's what I was looking for in a guy. A musician and a crazy Batman fan.
Okay, so notice how one of those lights is green?
Yeah.
So we need to find the switch that's going to disable the other one.
The light is green, it means the trap is clean.
Okay, that's getting old. Works when there's Ghostbusters.
I just don't have any other material, Luke. You know that I don't have any other jokes.
That's because you're not fresh.
These jokes are so... Well, these jokes are stale. No, they're not fresh. What do you call it? Do you call bread that sits out, that is newly baked bread, do you call that fresh bread, or fresh from the oven? Yeah, that's fresh. I don't really call it fresh bread, though.
Just don't.
Okay, fine.
You make me sad. Alright, the doors are open. It's time to go inside of Ace Chemicals, which they just call it chemical plant in this one, but it's totally Ace. This Joker has a fondness for Ace Chemicals. It's like his home.
Yeah.
I would actually be pretty angry if I fell in a vat of chemicals. You know, I'd want the place destroyed, but in the Nicholson movie, he uses it as his base of operations and, like, takes over the entire chain. Boom. I'm channeling Keaton Batman. Hee hee hee.
Yeah, you are.
Joker always ends up using Ace Chemical. Even in, do you remember the animated series episode, The Man Who Killed Batman? When he's putting the guy in the vat of chemicals inside of, you know, this, wherever they were.
Yep.
I don't know, he chooses Ace to put.
Yeah, he always uses Ace. Ace is the place.
It's not a fun place, though. It's not a happy...
No, it's usually a place where very bad things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very bad things.
Okay, so...
I mean, this is just like, I don't know, they must have so many lawsuits against them because so many people fall into these chemicals. I mean, what kind of chemicals are these? I mean, obviously it's not apple cider vinegar they have in these vats.
Well, prior to the New 52, only 2 characters have fallen in the vat of chemicals. The Joker, and when Joker threw the reporter... Oh, what's his name? That obnoxious reporter. For some reason, I'm just thinking Keaton stuff. I'm thinking Knox, but it's not Knox. It's that one annoying reporter who's in the Arkham games, and he becomes a creeper.
Oh, I was gonna say, did he survive, or... Oh, okay, the creeper.
He's like Vicky Vale's rival. They both, like, don't like one another, and they're both, like, you know, hardcore reporters.
Well, I guess that took care of the competition.
Well, yeah, he does become kind of like a crazy superhero, and he calls himself the Creeper. Jack Ryder, that's it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, what kind of chemicals are green and purple? Well, I know, they're just green and purple for this Lego game.
Mm-hmm. There's something else.
I don't know. I mean, the fact that in the Suicide Squad she actually voluntarily falls into it, it's like, oh my gosh. How in love with someone do you have to be crazy in love to fall into a vat of chemicals for them? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, that's crazy. I guess it's meant to be shocking. It sure is, I'll tell you.
No, of course it's meant to be shocking, yeah. Okay, so that light is not open yet.
Yeah,
so...
it gives a new definition to the term, I'll do anything for you.
We missed something. I don't know what it is. Okay, Robin. Alright, now... Okay, Robin has to climb up this. That's what we're supposed to do. So yeah, even though he's wearing a metal suit, he can do the tight walk thing, which he couldn't do that before.
Interesting.
Because this is a... In fact, when you walk on the console version, don't you remember hearing a metal sound? Now, they corrected this in Lego Batman 2 on the 3DS, but this, basically, if you're wearing the metal suit, you can do whatever you want, like, as Robin. It doesn't matter.
Well, I kind of like that, because then I don't have to worry about it, but at the same time, it gets inaccurate, and I don't know. They should make us have to work harder! What's their problem?
To be honest, I just don't know. And you can't blow up Robin in this, so it's kind of annoying. It was so fun to troll Robin in the previous incarnations, or the later versions in the series.
Oh yeah, I know.
Blowing up Robin.
I think you blew me up quite a bit. As Robin.
I can't tell what I've done more though. Pick you up and throw you in the volcano in Mario, or oh no.
Oh, you deserved that, Batman, for using your son as a human shield.
Totally. It's take your son to work day. Let's go to a noxious chemical plant. Yay!
Yep.
Sounds like a fun time.
Well,
Field trip.
maybe Bruce Wayne is the only one who can get away with that because he's a billionaire. They want to ask questions like, sir, your son is showing up with bruises every day to school. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You're a billionaire. It's fine.
He fell down the stairs.
Money makes problems go away.
Oh, wow. So you can actually use the Batarang to just, like, take these guys down if you want to.
Yep.
Kind of lethal, but... And no one broke any legs. Alright, that guy looks problematic with the weapon that he has there. Whoops.
If you think about it, though, it makes sense for Batman to adopt, oh my gosh, Dick Grayson when he was a little kid. Sorry. It's better that he adopts him when he's a little kid, because I was just thinking, if he adopted him when he was a teenager, or like 20 years old, or something stupid like that, he would never be able to thank him for, like, adopting him, and, like, he would never be able to, like, comprehend, like, oh my gosh, like, this billionaire gave me all this stuff now. When you're a little kid, though, you don't think of it like that. You just think of, like, whatever, you don't think, like, it doesn't affect, like, when you're a little kid, he would just be, like, himself, and just be, like, I don't know. It makes more sense for him to be adopted when he's a little kid. I'm just thinking of it randomly. Because if he was adopted later, he'd probably never want to talk back to him or be himself around Batman, because he'd be like, oh, well, he's a billionaire. He'd be too intimidated. But when you're a little kid, you're not really intimidated by people. You're just yourself, no matter what. So, like, I don't know. I think it was good he adopted him when he was little, because then they could have a real father and son relationship, you know? Like, he could be himself. I think that's why Nightwing is such a cool character, because he really is his son.
Oh, he got to have his own childhood, too. So, I mean...
Yeah, and Batman never got to have a childhood, so instead he made it possible for Dick Grayson to have one. So
that amount of parroting he did correctly.
Yeah, in reality, it's like, yeah, he did a lot of things wrong, but that thing he did right.
Alright, so that's where the Riddler icon was. I couldn't really remember... I mean... There are ways to unlock characters, but I can't, for the life of me, guys and gals, remember how to do it, so... I'm gonna do the story as best I can, and then we'll see. I mean, I'm going off, like... This game is from 2008, we are in 2017 right now.
Grayson Vader.
I am doing the best I can with Grayson Vader at the moment. Yeah, that doesn't get old at all.
Join me, Dad! We will rule the Gotham! As son and father!
But you know that's not Grayson, that's Drake.
What? Oh.
That's...
Wait.
You can tell by the R on his chest.
Oh, okay.
If the R is slashed, then it is Drake.
Oh, if it has a slash in it. What? Does that have a slash right there in that Robin thing?
Yes.
Oh.
They still did it that way, actually. Even in the New 52, when Richard became the first Robin for like 6 months before he became Nightwing, which, I'm sorry, is so stupid. His R was like the regular traditional R, not the slashed. Jason Todd's R, I don't believe was slashed, but there was somewhat of a variation to it. And then when Tim became Red Robin, he had the classic 90s R.
I kind of understand what you're saying, but I still don't understand what you mean slash. Like,
Pointy.
oh, okay, it's pointy on the ends. All right, I got you.
It's a throwing star. That's why it looks that way.
Oh.
Tim Drake's Robin 3 costume is a living arsenal.
Yeah.
Because Batman was worried about the third sidekick dying the way the second one did. Also, with the second one, which he didn't have, there was a tracing device that was put in the third suit. There's along with a computer system so he can, monitor the sidekicks like, vitals. There's a tracking device. There is like a med kit built into either the utility belt or under Robin's boot or something like that. There's like a field medic kit.
Yeah.
So I mean, pretty much there's everything is there that, both Dick Grayson and Jason Todd did not have. Which, unlucky for Tim, Jason Todd, during the Hush storyline, when he goes to visit the Pretender in Titan's Tower, he's able to track Tim using, like, all that, security surveillance stuff that Batman had put into Tim's suit. For the most part, without Tim ever knowing.
You know what's weird is that usually people, when they have their first kid, then they're the most careful with the first kid, and then every kid after that, they're less and less careful. That's what I've heard and on commercials and stuff. It's like that or whatever. But it's like, it's opposite with Dick Grayson and Tim because he was, like, more careful with Tim than Dick Grayson.
Well, Dick Grayson was a natural prodigy.
Yeah, because he could do flips and everything. He had, like, natural abilities.
Not just that. He was super intelligent. He was able to learn all the... Remember that Robin originally was supposed to be, like, the ward for Batman. He is Batman's squire. He's the person who's learning to take over if something happens to the mentor.
Oh.
Bruce, like, brought Robin into the fold because he wanted a successor.
Oh, okay.
But he wanted his successor to have a good life.
Oh, okay. But he gave him... Didn't he give him a choice? Like, he didn't make him be his successor, did he?
No, of course not.
Okay, or did he was just like, if you want to help me, you can?
No, he didn't say that either.
It was just kind of like, here, why don't you help? Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know. I mean, it's like, I wonder if he really had a choice or not.
He had a choice.
I know he had a choice.
Eventually, though, Dick, like, grows up and he's like, I don't want to ever become Batman.
Yeah.
He wants to forge his own identity because he's not a Wayne.
Right, exactly. That's why
he's a Grayson.
That's why he becomes Nightwing, exactly. That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I ask these questions when I know that you're the Batman guy.
But the reason why Tim was like, Batman was so paranoid with Tim was a brainy, brilliant kid, but he wasn't a superhero prodigy. He had to be sent away for special martial arts training because Batman knew he couldn't cut it. And then over the years, he got trained by Nightwing and Azrael.
He had different abilities. Plus, he came in later than Dick.
Well, yeah, Dick was like 8 years old. Mm-hmm. But he'd already had, like, tons of circus training since he was, like, a toddler.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. His muscles were, like, buff as an 8-year-old.
Okay, so the Mad Hatter has taken over the guards from the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
So what we need to do is avoid the gas, and then when we can, we throw a Batarang here, and we crack that glass. And then we just throw the Batarang again, repeat, and this boss battle is pretty simple.
Awesome.
Yep, that's it.
I know, it's like, how strong do your arms have to be like a 8 or 10-year-old circus performer.
Oh!
Oops.
Yeah, they're pretty ripped.
I know.
Although, what's kind of funny, with Tim gone right now, Batman is also very protective of the other Robins.
Oh, right.
But Tim is fine. He's just in another dimension or something like that. Have you seen the Joker, Mad Hatter? Nope, I ain't ratting.
I hope Tim comes back.
He will.
Tell me where the Joker is.
Hanging out at Amusement Mile.
Let's go.
And they just hang him over a vat of chemicals. Can't wait to punch some clowns.
Yeah. Holy, hanging over a vat of chemicals, Batman.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's good. Joker Goon, Mad Hatter
Somebody's wearing
unlocked.
clown face makeup, it's okay to punch them. They don't count as a human.
What? I don't think it works that way.
That was a life lesson with the Kwings.
Oh
today.
my gosh.
Go out and punch a clown today, kids.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, sorry. Luke says you can't do that. You'll get arrested. Well, actually, if you're in... No, you know what? Don't do that.
Stop while you're ahead. Oh my gosh. Alrighty.
This has been Bad Influences with KY.
Bat influence with KY.
Yeah.
So bad. Alrighty, so guys and gals, that does it for the first episode of the Chemical Factory. Tomorrow, we'll be heading to, I think it's called the Fairgrounds. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Again, please bat punch the like button. It helps us out tremendously in the search engine, which is evil. And we'll see you with more Batman tomorrow. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!